Hello friends, welcome to HR Garden. In this video, I am going to give a complete care tips on begonia plant and going to demonstrate how to propagate begonia from our cuttings. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press that bell icon. So let's start today's video. This variety of begonia can be easily grown and you'll get the flowers from these varieties of begonia throughout the year. Firstly, I'm going to discuss about the sunlight requirement of this begonia variety. During summer, you can keep this plant in a shade, or you can also place this plant in the area where it receives 2 to 3 hours of morning sunlight and shade throughout the day. Or you can also place this plant in the area where it receives evening sunlight. Keep away this plant from the scorching heat of the day. Scorching heat may burn this plant and sometime the plant may die because of excess afternoon heat. During the winters, you can keep this plant in the areas where it receives the sunlight throughout the day. During the winters, this plant blooms more than in the summer. Now, next I am going to discuss about the potting soil mixture. For a potting soil mixture, you need to prepare a well-draining potting soil mixture. At the same time, it should contain some amount of moisture also. For the potting soil mixture, I am using 1 part of garden soil, 1 part of cow dung compost, 1 part of sand and 1 part of leaf compost. For 8-inch pot, 1 spoon of fungicide and a handful of neem cake powder. If you don't have leaf compost, you can use coco pit. I am using leaf compost as this will retain the moisture necessary for this plant, and the sand will make my potting soil mixture well draining. Flowering plants needs nutrients to produce lots of flowers, so I'm using a good amount of cow dung compost also, that is 1 part, and at the same time I'm using leaf compost also. These two will give the nutrients necessary for this plant. Make sure that cow dung is well decomposed. If you don't have cow dung compost, you can use vermicompost also. Make sure that excess water comes out of the potting soil mixture. Potting soil mixture should not hold the excess water, otherwise the plant catches the fungus and it may die. Now next I am going to discuss about the watering requirement of begonia. You have to be careful because you have to maintain the moisture. At the same time, there should not be excess water present in the potting soil mixture. So whenever you see top few inches of the soil completely dries out, it's time for watering. You need to water the plant, or else you can just check the water by inserting your finger 2 inches deeper inside the potting soil mixture. If the soil is not sticking to your hand, it's time to water, so you need to water it. So water it thoroughly. If soil is sticking on your finger, that means you don't need to water right now. Let the soil dry out first. Between next watering, you need to apply same method. Let the first few inches of the soil dry completely before you water for next time. Talking about fertilizer, once in a month I give a handful of vermicompost to my begonia plant, and next month in 1 liter of water I mix half a spoon of NPK and spray on this plant. We can use DAP also, we can use seaweed fertilizer also. Whichever fertilizer we are using, we should not use it in excess amount. Excess amount of fertilizer will harm this plant instead of getting more flower in this plant. So do not use excess fertilizer in begonia plants. Propagation. Begonia plant can be easily propagated by cutting. Take 3 to 5 inch of small cutting and place it on any kind of soil. It gets propagated within 1 month. You can see out here, before 25 days I have just placed the small cutting at the side of the pot. Now it's blooming. Propagation of begonia is very easy. It can be easily propagated by cuttings. We need to keep on propagating begonia's plant time to time. Within 1 month you will get a new plant from the cuttings. Next I am going to discuss about the infestation on begonia plant. One of my plants was looking on stress, and I can see the hole on the leaves of one of the begonia plant, and some of the leaves are eaten by the insect. So I was checking my plant, and to my surprise I found the attack of larva on this plant. Now you can see this larva, it has attacked lots of leaves and it has made lots of hole on the leaves of this plant. Now I am going to cut this leaf and throw this larva. Usually during the rainy season we need to be careful to eat the leaves of this plant. They come and they destroy whole plant if they are not removed on time. You can see it has lays lot of eggs also. So to get rid of attack of insect, pest and a larva, time to time we need to spray the insecticides on this plant, or in 1 liter of water you can mix 5 drops of neem oil and 2 drops of shampoo. Mix it well and spray on this plant every 15 days, especially during the rainy season. Now friends, I am going to tell you the trick to get more flowers on begonia plant. You can see 2 kinds of flowers out here. This is female and this carries seed. So if you want to get the double flower only, you need to remove all the female flower. You need to do the deadheading of female flower. In that case, it will not use its energy to produce the seeds. It will just use its energy to produce more flowers. Male flowers are bigger, beautiful. These are all male flowers, as you can see. So to get more male flowers, time to time you need to do the deadheading of female flowers. But if you want to propagate your begonia plant from the seed, you need to keep some of the female flowers also. This variety of begonia is low maintaining and easy to care flowering plant, and it gives flower throughout the year if you just take care of its watering and sunlight requirement. This is it for today. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and keep watching HR Garden till we meet next time. Thank you for watching.